Spencer Watts is well known for his energetic persona and expert culinary skills that he has brought to several cooking series and specials, including Fish the Dish, Spencer's Big 30, Watts on the Grill, Spencer and Robert's Game Day Buffet, and What's Up for the Holidays. Spencer, good morning.
Morning.
Being out in Vancouver, tape time, it's a little early. It's 10:30 on the East Coast, but it's 7:30 for you when we're taping this in the morning. Thanks for getting up so early to talk to us.
Hey, no problem. My pleasure. I'm a bit of an early riser. I got to get the kids up, so I'm wide awake for you.
Are you looking forward to your trip to Niagara Falls?
I am. I've never been to Niagara Falls before, and the event is so exciting. So it's a two-player swing for me. I get to come to a place I've never been before, and then cook some amazing food. So I'm pumped.
People in our part of the country may not be familiar with your culinary background. Can you tell us a little bit about your career?
Yeah. I was on the podium for a gingerbread competition in grade 10, and I was like, I'm gonna cook forever. And I'm in my early 40s now, so but I always grew up with really good food. My parents always introduced me to good food, and then living on the West Coast, it was just like an abundance of seafood and vegetables, and my parents had a garden, so I think all of those milestones led me to go to culinary school, and here we are now. When my parents would watch cooking shows, those were the real lifestyle shows. Julia Child and Emerald Lagasse, and those people that could entertain and cook at the same time. And it was like a longer format. That really inspired me. So, especially Emerald, he just had so much energy and he was a really good cook. And I just remember watching him going, I want to do that. That's cool.
Did you like the BAM?
It was the best part. It was the best part. You look forward to it every time you did it. You're like, I did it. He's the best.
You are a two-time winner of the James Beard Award. That's pretty much the Oscar of food television. Quite the accomplishment. Can you give us some background on winning the award?
Yeah, so I was the host for two series that won James Beard Award for Best Series and then Best Special. And there was a lot of people involved in that, a lot of set designers and writers and producers and directors and ADs and script writers. And, I always say it was the little cherry on the top of a big cupcake. But to be there and get honored with those group of people was pretty amazing. And then to go to that event, it was a star-studded event from everybody in that film world, food and film, and it was really, really cool.
Watching some of your work, we can see that the recipe isn't the only part of your program. You really like to entertain the viewers as well. Is that right?
I do. My thing is if I'm having fun and you're watching it and you're learning something and you think, hey, he's having a lot of fun, I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to try that. That looks like fun. And that's the whole approach to it. I want to, making dinner can be terrifying for some people. So I want to lighten the load for you and make it entertaining while you learn something. And hopefully it inspires you.
And for viewers here in Niagara, Food and Drink Fest will be taking place at the Fallsview Casino Resort from June 6th to 9th. Spencer, what can visitors expect when they visit your area?
This is Food Lovers Paradise. So on the 7th, there's a celebrity chef dine-about. So there's lots of celebrity chefs there with little action stations. So you can come get a bite of food and say hi. There's over 40 local food vendors and purveyors there. And it's going to be a delicious weekend. And then on the Saturday, there's a food con hosted by John Catucci with some more action stations, some demos. Mary Berg is doing a brunch on Sunday, so if you like food fun, that's the place to be.
Now, I'm assuming there will be some networking taking place. There'll be other chefs that maybe you can chat with too. Is that right?
Yeah, it's always fun to get to do these events and get around other chefs, and especially there's some celebrity chefs there that I really admire and have inspired me to do my thing. So to get under one roof is not only really cool for us, but really cool for the guests, and it's all included in the price of your ticket.
Now, I'm an 80s child, so I kind of grew up in the 90s, but I understand you are a bit of grew up in the 80s. I understand that you are a bit of a pop culture fan. Is that right?
Yeah, late 80s. I say I'm a product of my environment. My environment happened to be Robin Williams, Back to the Future, and pop rocks. So all of those things are pretty fun. And I like using that as inspiration for the things that I do.
The reason I bring that up is Comic-Con is coming to Niagara Falls here around that time. Are you going to be crossing the street? It's not that far from the casino to the convention center. I'd say it's about a 5-minute walk. Are you going to be heading down there to maybe get some autographs?
I think I might. I'm gonna try. You know, I was saying if I'm wearing a white chef jacket and a clipboard, I could walk through the front door of the Oscars. So maybe I'll give that an attempt and see if I can get in. But how cool, how exciting.
Spencer, thanks for joining us this morning. And for viewers here in Niagara, just a reminder that the Fallsview Food and Drink Fest is running at the Fallsview Casino Resort June 6th to the 9th. Be sure to visit the website for more details.